Since 1923, Pistol Pete has been known as Oklahoma State's #1 cheerleader. Everyone knows the face, but few people know the man who is under the head. This is OSU senior Landon Stallings.
You can see your personality instantly changes when you put it on.
Landon was introduced to the world of Pistol Pete by a friend and has been hooked on it ever since.
And I just got to talking to him about it. And one night we were sitting around playing cards. He said, "Why don't you put the head on, man? You keep asking about it." So I put it on, and I was like, "Man, this is awesome." For the whole next year, I was just preparing for it. My sophomore year, I ended up getting it.
Landon is used to working hard on the field as Pete, but he's also putting in hours off the field as he plans to enroll in medical school after he graduates this spring. Bree Horton is a friend of Stallings, who knows just how difficult it has been for her friend to balance both worlds.
Well, we studied for classes together, and we were actually lab partners in a few labs. We studied for the MCAT a lot together. We signed up for the same day, and so we studied prior to that. It's very demanding, so I know it probably takes a lot of time being that and Pistol Pete. He doesn't let the stress bother him. He stays on top of things, and he just, school comes very naturally, so that helps a lot, I think, with the time.
As long as you're not lazy, there's enough time to do everything.
Although he lives a busy life, Landon experiences many things the average student wouldn't.
Or when college game day came here, I got a phone call from Lee Corso. Of course, Saturday, he picks Oklahoma State to win in front of the whole country on college game day. Just ultimate excitement.
However, some experiences bring a different kind of excitement.
If you go to wedding receptions, and people get a little crazy, the bridesmaids will come up and they'll be they'll get a handful of Pete, and you can't swat away at them, so you just kind of take it.
And then there's the other side of Pete.
We get called to children's hospitals, maybe an event for a cancer patient every now and then. The way they respond to Pete's appearance, it's almost like they don't know he's a human, so they get really emotional and they're not afraid to show it. And it's not something you love, but it's something that moves you more than anything else.
Although he doesn't talk, Pete always shows a boisterous personality, something that Landon has come to learn.
Because he was so quiet, and then he was just like, "Oh, I'm trying out for Pistol Pete."
When I came to college, I was a pretty quiet kid. When I got Pete, it completely changed me as a person, and now I'm just more of a people person.
As graduation approaches, so will the end of Landon's era as Pistol Pete.
So Pete, how are you going to feel not having Landon around anymore? What's it going to be like leaving Pete behind next year?
Oh, I'm going to have a lot of free time. It's going to be nice. I'm excited. It's been the best 2 years of my life, but, I think when you're a mascot for 2 years, it's time to grow up and be something else. So I'll miss it, and I'll miss getting to be in the middle of everything, but, at least I got to do it, and I appreciate it. So,
as Landon walks away from it all, only time will tell who the next Pistol Pete will be.